You're tuned in to B&T Unscripted. Get ready for raw, real, and unfiltered conversations with the award-winning radio show host Tiffany K and her co-host Brandon. It's life, love, and laughter. Unscripted, unpredictable, and unforgettable. Buckle up. You're listening to B&T Unscripted.
We're back at it.
I don't know where our button went, so I did it myself.
Yep, I think we lost the button.
Was mine good, though?
Yeah, it was good. Yes, we need to get a soundboard. We're gonna, in the future, we're gonna buy a new studio.
But for now, you have to deal with Tiffany's sound effects.
Yes, we're gonna have to upgrade our soundboard.
Oh gosh. Well, welcome to B&T Unscripted. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Brandon.
And thanks so much for joining us on this cold. I'm cold. I don't know about you, but on this cold Monday.
I am tired of this cold winter blast, whatever. Spring and summer needs to hurry up.
Yeah.
Or we need to move somewhere warm.
I was going to say, the groundhog last week saw his shadow, which means 6 more weeks of winter.
I can't do this anymore. He needs to hurry up and get out of there,
Somebody said we needed a new groundhog. I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, he needs to be fired. Get a new guy in here. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, while it's cold, you got to deal with it. But we're here to warm up your day with a little bit of fun, chaos, mess, reality TV, Olympic updates, Super Bowl updates, and of course, we're also going to talk about our new adventure on social media with food.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So we got a lot to talk about, a lot to cover today. But of course, we're always going to start it off with daily headlines. So let's jump right in. And I'm going to start this off with some Olympic news, Winter Olympic coverage.
Cool.
Shall I say?
Yeah.
I know it's a big thing for a lot of people. I like the Winter Olympics better than the summer because I like the ice skating and everything. Mm-hmm. Everyone else is like, oh, summer. I'm like, nah, I'll stick with my Winter Olympics. But a couple of things to note, some of the big things over the weekend, the quad god ended up getting Olympic gold. Do you know who quad god is?
No, I do not.
So the quad god is actually a solo figure skater named Ilya Malinin, who is the son of 2 other famous figure skaters.
Yeah.
And he is nicknamed the Quad God. He is an American figure skater renowned for revolutionizing the sport with unparalleled ability to land quadruple jumps, which is unheard of. So that means jumping in the air and turning 4 times.
Good Lord. I'd be throwing up, flying through
there.
I
know, right? And how fast they do it. He is actually the first and currently only skater to land a quad axel in competition.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Which is real, and honestly, I watched little bits of his performances over the weekend. He's impressive. He's even doing flips on ice, backflips and things like that you normally don't see.
Oh my gosh!
And he actually secured Team USA a gold medal this weekend in the team event, executing 5 quadruple jumps in his free skate.
Oh my gosh! Well. Wow, that's amazing.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Good for him.
And he got the gold medal, too.
No surprise there.
Oh, yeah.
But he actually apparently originally named himself Quad God, and everybody jumped on board. So it goes to show you can name yourself something.
Yeah, hey, self-belief, right?
Self-belief. So congratulations, Team USA, for figure skating, and to, of course, the Quad God for that. If you've never seen videos of it, go check it out, because it's very, very impressive.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Other Olympic news, Lindsey Vonn. Now, this is not very happy news. So, Lindsey Vonn is a downhill skier in the Olympics for USA. And last week, actually, before the Olympics, she was practicing, and she ended up tearing her ACL during a practice.
Yeah.
Well, doctor said, you tore your ACL. This is a week before you're supposed to be competing at the Olympics. And she said she wasn't going to let it stop her. Doctor said, with a brace, you should be fine. You may be able to do that. But remember, it's a dangerous sport.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, while she was competing over the weekend, she was going down. It was for, I think, her first or final downhill trek. And while she was skiing downhill, she had, barely hit one of the flags, the poles that were standing, and she clipped it. Well, that clip ended up sending her to the ground. And they think that she hit her head, and there's also been reports that she broke her leg. She actually had to be medevaced out of the Olympics and taken to the hospital. So unfortunately for her, it just got worse from the torn ACL to then that.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's not coming back to compete for the Winter Olympics this year. She did come out of retirement this year to compete because she did compete I don't know how long ago for the Olympics, but unfortunately not good news for her. So as much as everybody wanted to see a comeback for that, I don't know. Maybe it was she shouldn't have tried with the ACL. I don't know. Yeah, but it's also circumstance, because who knew she was going to clip that one flag. And after already having a weak knee, I think that just spiraled at that point. So we hope prayers to her and her family that she recovers quickly. And hopefully there's another Olympics for her in the future.
I'm sure the competitive nature, she'll be like, I'll be back.
Oh, yeah,
no
for
worry.
sure.
Yeah,
for
no
sure.
worries.
But unfortunately, that just goes to show anything can happen.
Oh, yeah.
And any significant event, especially the Olympics. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You always got to plan for the worst.
But those were the big two stories about the Olympic news this past weekend. Of course, it's still going on.
Yep.
Everybody's been watching it here and there. Curling is the one I cannot get behind, but I keep seeing videos about it. I'm like, you're just mopping the floor. I don't like cleaning in the first place. I don't understand this. But I don't think I'll be giving you a curling update anytime soon. So those are our Olympic news. What do you got for us for daily headlines?
So for NASA's, I don't know. So for my podcast prep, I was just taking a social media break.
Yeah.
And, I saw a post about NASA, right?
Which everyone loves.
And I saw this high-speed operator. So like SEAL Team 6 guy with the like quad, night vision goggles.
Okay.
The 4 tubes, right?
Oh,
and,
wow.
So like 0 Dark 30, they look like aliens, right? And I saw this high-speed operator taking a picture. Someone took a picture of him in front of a NASA rocket.
Weird.
I believe it was at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida.
Oh.
And he was providing security, but he was taking like a moto photo. That's what we used to call it in the Marines.
A moto photo?
A moto photo.
Like a motivational photo?
Yeah. And it's like you got all your stuff on and stuff, and you're trying to look like a cool guy.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I saw this. I was like, I didn't know SEAL Team 6 or like Delta Force guys do like security for NASA.
Yeah.
But it wasn't SEAL Team 6.
Oh.
It was... or Delta, it was NASA's Emergency Response Team, or ERT.
What? So they have their own like emergency response team?
Yeah, I did not know they had a specialized unit. So they're basically a SWAT team.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they're specialized SWAT officers for NASA. So
I never knew that was a job option.
I was like, dude,
you could have done that.
I wish I would have done that. Like, I could protect the world from aliens and stuff like that and look cool while doing it. Maybe have better funding than the Marine Corps.
Do you think that's what Space Force does? Maybe they're part of it.
No. I saw those guys when I was doing training in Florida, and
that's not Space Force.
Yeah, they look like Star Trek dudes. Like, hello, peace with you.
Oh, that's funny.
But I was like, dude, they're cool, and I think they call them like Space Guardians or something. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's like, where are you deploying to? You're not going to the moon, dude.
You're not going anywhere.
Maybe I should have did the Space Force,
but
but they just came out with that branch like right when I was getting out or after I got out. So,
well, anyways, back to NASA. The thing that does concern me though is the fact. I mean, it's cool they have their own emergency response team, but why was the emergency response team out by the rocket?
I don't know.
See, now I'm concerned.
Yeah,
I'm like,
maybe they are fighting aliens.
I was like, what rocket is about to go off? What's happening? Is the aliens involved? I'm confused.
Well, I guess it kind of makes sense. They got to secure the site and make sure no crazy, bystanders or civilians are running out there like, oh, I'm going to take a picture with the rocket. And I
guess so.
They're like, no, we're going to tase you, So
with our night vision goggles.
Yeah, with cool
and our
night
moto
vision
photo.
goggles. Yeah. And take a picture.
I take a picture. Well, interesting. Wow. Well, I guess if you're looking for a security job or you're a kid and you always want to work with NASA, but you don't want to actually do the science
you want to do some cool stuff,
you go.
Maybe you can sign up and try out for the NASA Emergency Response Team.
Interesting.
So
I learned something new today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's our wrap up for our daily headlines.
Yeah.
Are you ready to
move on?
Moving on to our music corner. We got a lot to talk about here too. I'm gonna start this one. Super Bowl halftime performance.
Mm-hmm.
You either watch the Super Bowl for the football, for the halftime performance, or you just eat the food.
And commercials.
And commercials.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You know, I didn't hear any news on commercials this year.
No,
Did you notice that?
we were kind of talking about that here last night, like how like the commercials aren't like as funny anymore, like because typically they used to come out with like really good commercials or funny ones.
I didn't even pay attention to those last night.
Yeah, like I was waiting for at least one good one or a memorable one, but I didn't see it at all. You know what I mean? So.
Interesting.
But yeah, anyways,
back to the topic at hand.
Move on,
performance. So the halftime performance, I will give my opinion at the end. But first off, it was Bad Bunny.
Yep.
It was the first ever fully Latino Spanish performance at the Super Bowl halftime show. It was interesting because it was basically based off of Puerto Rico. So they had it set up like the set and everything was like going through different areas where Bad Bunny is from. I did find this cool. A couple did actually get married during the halftime show.
I saw that. I thought that was just like
we all thought it was fake.
Show.
So if you saw the show, you know there's a part where they're kind of like celebrating at a wedding, and there was a couple standing there, and bride in a dress and the groom. And everybody thought it was kind of just a stunt for it. Like, oh, it must go along with the song because none of us understood the song. We're like, yeah, that makes sense. Come to find out later in the news that this couple did actually get married during the Super Bowl halftime show. They had originally asked Bad Bunny to come to their wedding.
Wow.
And he declined it.
Yep.
And then reached back out and said, why don't you come to the Super Bowl and get married there with me?
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Which is really cool. I gotta say, that's kind of awesome.
That's pretty cool.
So they had a little actual wedding performance there. So if you're wondering if it was fake, it was not. So congratulations to the happy couple.
Yeah.
And other things you might have seen throughout the entire thing was there was a part where he gave his Grammy to a little kid. If you notice, and like they were watching his Grammy speech that he had just won a week before, that's supposed to be a resemblance of him as a kid. Like you can make it in your dreams to get the Grammy. And there was a couple other like very significant moments throughout it. They also had other celebs involved. If you thought you saw Jessica Alba at one point or Pedro Pascal, or who else was there? Cardi B. You were right. They were down there dancing along.
Yep.
Basically just showed their support of the Latino culture. So
that was pretty cool.
I thought that was really cool. Now here's my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Everybody has their own opinion.
Yep.
I was not a huge fan of it. I won't put it out there. But that's because I was a huge fan of Kendrick Lamar's show last year and all the beef that was already happening. Yeah. And so that's hard to follow up, in my opinion.
It's hard to follow that.
But I think Bad Bunny did a great job. Like, it looked fun and everything. It's hard when you don't understand the lyrics either. Yeah. And I know that's not, like, an excuse for it, but...
Yeah. It was high energy. They did a great job, you know... I think they did a good job, but I could see where it can be like a language barrier, obviously, and people don't understand it and stuff like that. But I mean, I think it was a good performance or great performance overall, you know. But I was saying last night, it's like, man, like if they were gonna have like this type of like halftime show, maybe like the national championship where it was in Miami. Oh yeah, it would have been maybe I don't know. A better fit, maybe, you know?
I think so too.
But I mean, I think he did a good job. But yeah, it's hard to follow up Kendrick Lamar's performance because it was so good. You know, it was so good. And with everything that happened, like with the rap battle and stuff like that, it had more like meaning, more of a punch to it, you know. And everyone knew, and there was legal battles and everything like that. So
it was interesting. Yeah, it was good. Which, by the way, we also learned a new fact last night. We were like, oh, who picks the Super Bowl halftime performers? Do you remember this?
Yes.
And there's an actual like conglomerate that comes together.
A committee or whatever.
A committee that picks. And who heads the whole thing? Jay-Z.
Yep.
And he has the biggest say in who gets put on the stage, which is I did not realize that Jay-Z was that involved in it.
I did not.
Which also goes to show this is why it's either a high energy pop artist or it's hip hop. Which also puts my dream of having a full-on country show probably never happening. But
you never know.
I don't know. I said if Jelly Roll makes a song with Jay-Z, then we got an in. Because Jelly Roll's been making songs with all kinds of rappers. So yeah. I just need him to talk to Jay-Z, and then we got an in for a country Super
I don't know. Jelly Roll and like T-Pain, that would be a great mashup. You know, because we saw them... you know, the video of them perform should have been a Cowboy, you know, cover. So
Jelly Roll, if you're listening, reach out to T-Pain and Jay-Z and get on that halftime show. That's all I request. It's something simple. But anyway, so that's what that was about. Tell us if you thought it was good, if you liked it. If not, it's all personal opinions, right? Everyone likes something different. So that's a little bit of your coverage. What do you got for us for Music Corner?
Yeah. So, bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
So, J. Cole started his trunk sale tour 26.
Oh, you told me about this yesterday. I think this is so cool.
Yeah. So, J. Cole got his, old Honda Civic. He put a brand new engine in there, so it's not going to break down when he's traveling. So, is selling CDs out of his car wherever he pulls up.
So cool. Because he just dropped his album Friday.
Yeah. Yep.
And so he's literally going.
So it's kind of like when you're first starting out, and it's kind of like back in the day before social media, you're just like handing out CDs. I'm sure it's the same for every genre that we have. And he's just going out, like popping up and be like, hey,
really cool.
Selling his CDs, actually selling them. Like I saw a video of him using like Apple Tap to Pay.
Oh my God.
With the fan and stuff. And he's just talking with them, and he's just popping up. I think he popped up to, I don't know if he's only doing it in North Carolina, but it seems like that's what the plan is. And he's just popping up to like colleges and like Raleigh, North Carolina, I think he went to.
I wonder if he has like a sign too that says like album for sale, or something like that.
It's very like, I don't know. He's a very interesting guy.
Yeah.
He's very like low key, like wears like sweatpants and an extra large hoodie.
Yeah.
And he's just like, hey, what's up? I'm selling my CDs, and
so
signing them, and everyone's like freaking out. Oh my God, it's J. Cole, and he's like in a Honda Civic, just
he's like doo-doo-doo
with his friends, and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
That's really cool because like you don't see that anymore. We were talking about how like CD sales have gone down over the years, or even some artists are saying, like I know Blake Shelton said at one point he wasn't making albums anymore.
Yeah.
Because people weren't listening to full albums. He was making singles and things like that.
Yeah.
So to take it back a little bit, especially in an era of streaming where not many people have actual CD players.
Yep.
And be like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna sell my own CDs.
Yep.
Or like try to get people to buy them. That's like really cool.
I think I can't remember the last time someone's done that, especially at his level.
Oh, yeah, at his level. Like, as you said in the beginning, artists will do that. Yeah. But at his level?
And he has just, like, masses of people just coming up, like, oh, my God, and he's, like, interacting with them.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's up? And actually talking with them. And, like, even tap to pay on his
Apple
iPhone.
Pay, yeah, that's so funny.
And I think it's so cool. And it's, like, it's very interesting, actually. It's not in my notes, but I was just thinking about it. Like, how he's able to just go about like everyday society, and he's at that level. And even like if you look at like Keanu Reeves, like you'll see videos of him sitting on the New York subway.
Yep.
And he's just chilling.
Yep.
No one bothers him.
Yep.
Nothing like that. And it's like, why do people do
so
that?
Interesting.
Like, but if you're, say, Morgan Wallen, I'm sure someone's going to punch a baby and stuff like that just to go see him.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Please don't. Please. That was a joke. I apologize.
No, they're going to go throw a chair off the roof to go see him.
Yeah, they might be throwing chairs. You got to, dodge it, to get to him. But it's like, it's weird how they set it up that way to where, like, Keanu Reeves can sit on a New York subway. No one really bothers him.
Yeah.
And he's just hanging out. And it's kind of like, yes, there's a lot of people coming to see J. Cole, but they're like, hey, what's going on, man?
Like, that needs to be studied. Like, what is it about them?
I think it's different? Because they make it seem like they're so relatable.
Maybe.
And down to earth. They're like, oh, dude, that's just Keanu over there.
Yeah.
Or that's J. Cole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or,
Well, I love that branding. I love that marketing that he's doing with his CD. I think that's so cool to go old school because right now old school's in, right? Yeah. Everyone loves nostalgia. They want to bring it back, so might as well go back to the simpler days.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
I think it's something to, look into. You know what I mean?
Hey, J. Cole, come this way. We want to buy your CD.
Oh, yeah. Pull up.
In Fredericksburg.
Yeah. Come say hi. Come to the podcast. We would love to interview.
Oh, yes.
You are one of those guests that is on our bucket list.
It's on your dream bucket list, for sure.
For my dream bucket list, So
me too, though. Me too. And we'll even buy your CD, okay? You don't have to give us
definitely.
one.
And, hey, yes, I signed one, that would be awesome. But congrats to J. Cole,
that's
for
awesome.
his album release and potential last one. I've been a big fan of his for a long time, since probably high school, and I followed his career for since then. So it's cool to see just from where he started to being a legend.
Yep.
As a grown man, 39 now. So
Yeah. Awesome.
But yeah, shout out to J. Cole. Congrats on your album release, and keep on keeping on.
Well, that wraps up our music corner. So
Moving on.
Now we're going to skip over Backyard Take today because we forgot to do this last week, but it is Reality Review Monday. This is where we talk about our reality shows that we love or what some of the stars are doing from those shows.
Yep.
So I'm going to start with the most recent reality show we've been catching up on, which is Extracted on Hulu.
Yes.
We've talked about this before. This is where these families put one person or friends or whatever, put one person into the wilderness.
Yep.
This time they're in Canada, Ontario,
Yep.
we figured out. And they have no supplies other than what's on their backs. And then the families are back in headquarters and they're trying to fight for supplies for their survivalists. And whoever survives to the end wins.
Wins the money. Yeah.
Right? Now, the new season just started, so we're 2 episodes in, and I gotta tell you something. This second season is already kind of more brutal than the first.
Yeah.
Like
they're trying to take each other out.
Oh my gosh, these families in the first season, everyone's just kind of like going along with it. Like, oh, we're all friends and everything. First episode of the second season, like, bam, like, okay, we're gonna have to take these people out. We're not gonna make alliances or anything. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, it was interesting because they brought some survival show winners.
They did.
Or winners or participants from previous shows.
They did.
And they already know kind of how this works. And they're like, we're going to take all you guys out.
Oh my gosh.
Take all the sleeping bags and all those things.
The one is the son of a mom who was once survivor twice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's definitely got to be like.
And hearing the mom talk, she's like, I'm taking everyone out.
Yeah,
I don't
she doesn't care.
I don't care. We're here to win, dude.
There was something during the second episode where they had a map and each team got to go in by themselves to this room with the map.
Yeah.
And you can choose to either deceive the next team and turn the map.
Yeah.
So they get taken to like a low calorie survival box.
Yep.
Or you can stay true and not deceive him and leave it where it's supposed to be.
The high value box. Right. Yeah.
And that mom, that survivor team, she went in and they were the last team too. And she was like, nah, we're deceiving everybody. And just turned it without hesitation.
Yeah.
But it's interesting watching each family and us even sitting there like, would you turn it? Would you not? We both were like, I mean, yeah, if the point's to win and get your person like more supplies. Because if you did turn it, you also got them an extra supply.
Yeah, so
drop.
Yeah, I think it was the first team that deceived
got an extra
the
supply
extra
drop.
supply.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's hard to say that, but like, it's a game. It's different if it was real, like real in terms of like, I don't know, real. It's not a game. Like you're not fighting for money.
Say
or
it's
like
a zombie outbreak,
right?
And like you're competing with everyone in real life. It's different,
right? Exactly.
But this is a game, and there's rules to be played, and unfortunately, you got to be that way to win. You got to do what it takes to win.
So I think so far, season 2 is definitely coming.
It's more brutal.
More brutal. We're already seeing like families going against each other and things like that. So there's already the day 2. Remember, there was already somebody who extracted.
Yep.
And to be fair,
it was like a college kid. I think.
Be fair to this college, it was a college kid because he kept saying how he was missing classes.
His dad was rough on him.
His dad,
he was like, I could do this. I could build fire with like sunlight.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and
what?
He was like, he was the one who signed up his son to do it because he's like, he needs to prove to me he's a man. I'm like, what the heck? Like, that is so stupid. And the entire time, this kid didn't want to be there. He's like, I'm missing college classes for this. I'm missing this.
My
and
studies,
so finally, day 2, he was like, just pull me out. Like, he was already down and done because he didn't want to be there in the first place.
I think he was the first candidate or whatever to experience like a bear coming up to his campsite.
He was.
And he had to use like his
bear spray.
Bear spray or whatever. Keep the bear away. And I was like, dude, like, that's crazy.
And he didn't
you don't want to be there.
Place.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even sign up for it. So day 2, he was like, just extract me. And the dad's like so mad. I'm like, if you're so tough, you do it.
I think the dad should have set the example and let it go out there.
Yeah.
But from what he was saying,
He was
like,
like, he has to prove he's a man or whatever. I'm like, that's so stupid.
and he's like saying this or what I'll do out there and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, dude, next season.
You go
next
do it.
season, or come back and do it. And have your son not extract your butt.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly. I mean? So, like, to be fair, I honestly it was on the son's side. I'm like, he didn't want to be in there in the first place. Let him go.
You have to have the right mindset going into it, because if you don't, like with anything, you're not going to want to be there and stuff like that. So it was just like the kid only did it,
I think to
dad.
please his dad, and then he was just like, this is stupid.
Yeah, I'm wasting my time here type deal.
Yeah.
And I don't blame the kid.
No.
It's not that he couldn't do it. It's just he didn't want to.
He didn't want to.
You know what I mean?
So that's fair. But I do think that's the fastest extraction so far in the show's season.
Yeah, it was like day 3.
It was day 2. Yeah, he made it overnight, and then he's like, I'm out.
The one thing that really made me mad was this girl, like her family, like got all of the supplies for her. The one from California or something.
Oh, yeah.
Admin. And most of the people's jobs on there are like admin related stuff, so they don't really do all the hardcore survival or blue collar stuff.
Yeah.
So, and she got like a great supply drop and stuff like that, extra whatever she needed, and she's like, she just went down a mental like breakdown, like a spiral, and she's like, oh, I can't do this. I'm like, girl, you just got like
all of these
all
supplies.
this extra stuff, and these other candidates are suffering. And it was a wasted like extra supply drop.
Because they extracted her.
Yep.
So,
and the family was kind of upset, but they were like, all right, she's done. Type deal. But yeah.
Well, I still think it's a great show. It's on Hulu. Unfortunately, they're doing the whole 1 episode a week thing, which drives us nuts.
Yeah, I wish they would have did like,
the entire season.
Yeah, I wish they would just drop the entire season. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But if you want to check it out and follow along with us, we'll keep you updated on that. And we have some more reality review news for you. What do you got?
Yes. So, I love my real estate shows and real estate in general.
Yes.
And we just finished Owning Manhattan season 2. And that was awesome, and we loved the first season as well.
Shout out to Ryan Serhant.
Yes, shout out to him and his people out there. Maybe one day we'll get to interview you as well.
That'd be awesome.
But one of the stars from Owning Manhattan season 2, Peter Zaisef.
He was the one that was caught, not on purpose. He was causing all kinds of drama.
All the drama because he was the new guy.
He was the new guy that got brought in by Ryan Serhant and took over like these major deals because he can sell.
Yeah.
And it wasn't his fault, but everyone was so mad at him.
Yeah. And he had like a mustache, too.
Yeah, he had like the weird, I'm sorry, it's like the weird handlebar mustache.
He had the Top Gun.
Oh, yeah, the Top Gun
look,
mustache.
You know what
I mean? He did. But anyway, so Peter.
Yes, so the star went into like a restoration project.
Okay.
So he bought in 2018, he and his then wife bought a 1,200 square foot mid-century modern home in East Hampton for $965,000. Okay, this house was designed by Harry Bates, a key figure in Hamptons and Fire Island modernism. But the condition for $965,000, it was rotten wood, kitchen, and everything was just jacked up.
Yeah.
So he started his renovation project and threw in $1.25 million for the renovation cost.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
please tell me that he's going to get banked when he sells it.
Yeah, so the value today is $3.5 million for that home, and is still used mainly as a family summer home.
What?
Yep.
Nah, man, I'd sell that after that.
Him and his wife separated, but they keep it for the kids, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
So it makes sense, but I mean, it's like, wow, dude, like a $3.5 million summer home.
That's impressive.
That's awesome.
That's
like,
impressive.
Hopefully one day, we can get to that level,
we'll get to there.
Oh, $3.5 million
family home. It's just our summer home.
So, yeah, so
interesting.
So
He's doing well in his personal life outside of the show owning Manhattan. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's getting after it, and I follow him on Instagram too, and he's just like getting after it, like with the nice condos and all that stuff, the luxury lifestyle. It's pretty cool.
Well, that goes to show too, like that show and a lot of some reality shows really are real. Like I know there's some are scripted, but like it goes to show they are working their butts off outside of the show and everything. So that's a pretty cool update. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Yeah,
I'll have to look up those photos.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful home. Has like open windows and clear, like I don't know, there's big windows.
Yeah. I love the floor to ceiling windows.
Yeah, floor to ceiling.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is a beautiful home. So.
Well, we're gonna wrap up our reality review with that. Of course, those are always on Mondays. So thank you so much for catching us up on that. And I think to wrap up the show today, we're gonna skip over Brandon's bumper sticker because we need to go to a little social media update for you.
Yeah.
You and I started this weekend a brand new social exercise or social experience.
Like a segment?
Social segment. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Basically, it's called B&T's Table for Two, and we are checking out different restaurants in the area and beyond.
Yep.
That we've always wanted to try or we've never heard of before, and we're kind of giving you a review of it. And we started off with a brand new cafe that is open in downtown Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Yep.
Called Smuggler's Cafe. Now, I found this first, and I was like, I have to take you there.
Yeah.
They sell half-pound cookies. Yes. Half-pound cookies.
Yep.
All different flavors. Last one I got was the cosmic cookie.
Yep.
And it was like M&Ms. But like when I say half pound, I'm talking about like
huge,
thick and large and like filled with all of those like M&Ms. Like it's not just a few here and there.
Candies and stuff like that. Yep.
And you got a red velvet one.
Yeah, I think it was like their special for the month.
Yeah.
It had like Oreo crumbles.
Yes.
And had the Oreo filling, I think, with the red velvet cookie.
Let's just say you finished that quickly.
Yes, I was like, I wasn't gonna do it, and I was like, man, I'm trying to start 2026 with a new diet and like really get on my diet game, right?
Yeah.
That went all out the window for that day. I was upset with myself, but it was worth it.
In the end, it was.
Yep.
And we tried their chocolate chunk ones, which are also just as good as well.
Yes.
But the thing that makes them stand out even more is not just their cookies. It's the actual experience that they've created here.
Yeah.
It's like going to Disney World to Star Wars exhibit.
Yeah.
It's all space themed. So as soon as you walk in,
Yep.
you're inside a spaceship. They've got videos going. Even it's owned by a small family. It's like a wife, husband, and I think they have a little baby or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's all space themed. And when you go up to the counter, I think it's the husband behind the counter even goes like, "Welcome, travelers. What can we get for you?"
Yeah, he's in character and stuff.
They're in character.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was really cool. So like even if you're not a huge cookie fan, you got to go for the experience of it because there's nothing else like that around here.
Yeah, and they have coffee as well.
Yeah, hot chocolate.
Just in case you don't want to, get the half-pound cookie and have to go run a mile afterwards. You can grab a nice cup of coffee, and I think they sell other things as well.
And they're also very reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, I think
compared to like inflation everywhere else.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good prices too.
Not too bad.
If you guys want something like sweet or just a regular coffee, and just check out for the experience, definitely check out Smuggler's Cafe.
Downtown Fredericksburg. You can check it out. Let us know what you think. Tag them in your social media posts. It's a small family-owned business.
Yep.
You can find our picture and our review up on social media, Facebook and Instagram. We tag them in it there as well. You can actually see what the cookies look like because we were holding them up for that one.
Yeah.
And then also let us know in the comments, where's the next place we should try? It doesn't have to be in Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
It can be anywhere
in Virginia.
But where should we be going next? What's on our table for two list? We would love for you to check that out. Give them some love downtown. And
give it a try.
Give it a try.
Take a picture, tag us, tag them in it.
And then let us know where we're going to next. So that's a little new segment we wanted to share with you. It's called B&T's Table for Two. And we're looking forward to sharing a little bit more with that. But other than that, we are at the end of the show. Time to wrap it up here. So as always, thank you so much for listening. We love you all so much.
Yes.
We love doing this with you all. Remember, follow us Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Share, subscribe. And we just want to tell you, stay warm, and we hope you have a great week. It's only day one of the week, but remember, next weekend's President's Day weekend, so a lot of people have a 4-day weekend.
Yes,
so you can get to that. I
yeah,
promise.
Survive. We can get through this, guys.
We can get through
and
it.
this winter blast.
Exactly.
So.
Thanks so much. We appreciate you, and we will talk to you soon.
See ya.